Hello, hello. Welcome back to Dark Souls. Last time I found the spider shield, I forgot to show it off. It's right near where the rat is, where the giant rat is. It has an axe sticking out of its eye. It's right here. And you can just walk right over there. It's no big deal. I just didn't think it was this easy. The spider shield is really interesting. Shield of the Savage Mountain Bandits. Uniquely shaped with a large black spider etched upon it. Has resistance to poison. Now, this doesn't really tell you the full picture. It makes you immune to getting status when you're blocking, which, if you ask me, should be any shield, but yeah. Off to the bonfire. Oh, I said off to the bonfire, but I think this is gonna be more fun. Because, look at these guys. Ain't they just a blast? Now this is curse. And trust me buddy, you do not want to get cursed in this game. It's about as fun as it sounds in real life. I'm gonna briefly explain what curse actually is. Curse is a status effect. When it fills up, you die instantly, regardless of your health. And not only that, you leave a pretty cool looking petrified statue of yourself, which you can see online from other players. That's pretty cool. But the thing is, if you get cursed, your maximum HP gets halved until you cure your curse, which you can only cure by two methods. One, use a purging stone. These little skull looking things. You can buy them from a couple vendors. Or two, head all the way to the bottom of New London Ruins. There you'll meet a character who can heal you. And this is the Ring of the Evil Eye. Now, other than sounding like a cool Dio song, it has a very interesting synergy with the Chaos Blade. See, this thing restores, I believe, 30 health per kill. And the Chaos Blade takes away 20 health per attack, hitting somebody. Which, if you're one-shotting stuff, you can just have free HP with this. According to legend, this ring contains the spirit of the Evil Eye, a dark beast which assaulted Astara. The strength of the Evil Eye does not waver, and HP is absorbed from fallen enemies. Now, this is a kind of a myth in certain European cultures where people can have evil eyes, and they can basically curse you just by looking at you, especially if you're like vulnerable, like if you're a baby or something, a baby that's younger than 40 days, I believe, and they would tie red string on the baby's arm to protect it. And the thing is, people with the so-called evil eyes, sometimes they didn't even know about it, or they don't even do it intentionally. It's just a passive ability. These guys don't have a melee attack. They can just jump on you, which is like 1 or 2 damage, which is nothing special. But it can stun you, which, if you get overwhelmed by these guys, they will curse you. And it's no good. Oh! One more fun thing. Not only does it half your HP, you cannot turn human. And you can't get help. Summoning people and all. You also can't get invaded, but that's the least of your problems. In the older versions of this game, I don't know which version actually patched this, but your curse status HP reduction would stack, so you could get like 1/4 of your HP, 1/8 of your HP, and so on. This is patched, so it's only ever half if you get cursed again. So this guy just dropped an Eye of Death. Now, this is a Covenant item. Online play item. Lure phantoms from other worlds. Only Covenanter can use this item, while foes cannot. The dreadful Eyes of Death spread disaster across neighboring worlds. Phantoms lured into the host world may end up as victims, allowing the Eyes of Death to multiply, and leading to further proliferation of Bane. Very vague explanation. This is your main Covenant item for the Grave Lord servants. And I'm not really paying attention to my surroundings as I'm explaining all this stuff, but it's one of the least understood covenants for a reason. It's basically, you can only, oh, that's a rat. Didn't even see it there. You can only get feel the covenant's effects if you're on New Game Plus, which is very restricted. You can have people invade you, which is something, but the actual attack effects, where if your world is grave lorded, so to speak, the only effects are you have stronger red phantom versions of certain enemies, and this only works on New Game Plus. If you're in regular New Game, it doesn't work. So I believe I found, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I believe I found pretty much everything here. And as I was explaining this stuff, I'm impressed with my own cognitive ability, because this place usually confuses the crap out of me. But I was able to basically do them autopilot while explaining this stuff. These guys can drop large Titanite shards. Very good, very useful. What was that? What was that? Never mind. Now, yeah, you might want to watch your on your step, but watch the ceiling. Watch the skies travel up, because these guys will jump on your head. Fall. But they're like the easiest enemies in the game, because they're super slow and their attack is like the most telegraphed shit ever. I like how the rat is just scared. He does not want to fight me. I mean, I wouldn't want to fight me. And I have a huge axe. Now, you're wondering, what did this? What could have done this? Oh, it wasn't this rat, that for sure. We can go there, but I want to see something else first. Now, this leads to a shortcut, so of course you want that. You always want that. Always go for the shortcuts if you can identify them. And this was that one door that I couldn't open, I think. No, actually, I never went here. But this is... Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you seeing this? Out of bounds, baby. I didn't know this was a thing in this version. I don't know if this is an updated version or anything. Oh, look at this guy. Can you just, like, die? That'd be super cool. Yeah, there's your bonfire. There's your shortcut. There's your potential large or green Titanite shard farm. So yeah, it's all good. Now, I came from here. This is your way back. I think I killed these guys already. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, the Greataxe is there. Okay. I'm just gonna sit at the bonfire just so I don't have to drink any Estus, because I really don't want to kindle any bonfires. It makes the game easy. I don't want to say it makes the game too easy, but let's say it's like a self-imposed challenge. Despite me having this and this much upgraded Pyromancy Flame. Such an unfulfilling attack. And just head on down. Down to Blighttown. Well, not yet. But we will be going there. And there's a lot to talk about Blighttown, but I'm gonna leave it for Blighttown. You can slide from here, but if you fall, if you slide on the sides, you will fall here. If you slide anywhere in the water, you will actually fall down, and it's the lower level. There's no bottomless pit in this area, except for the boss, which you really shouldn't be doing that. But you're not gonna. It's not gonna like be an obstacle for you. Wow, a lot of humanity from these rats. Very good. Very good. Now, let's destroy these. They're just begging to be destroyed. Literally asking for it. And this guy is hovering. This door is locked. Spoiler, I guess. This is Blighttown, but we can't go here yet. How sad. Yeah, he is literally levitating. I'm the only guy who is floating above the ground. The guy in Sense Fortress does this too.
Aye, shall I? And good day to you. I'm Domhnall of Zena. I'm just a peddler of sort. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
I believe this was either Welsh or Irish phrase. So this is Domhnall of Zena. He sells a bunch of random stuff. Gold pine resins, which is really useful for the upcoming boss. It gives you lightning. He sells crystal stuff. A fully crystallized straight sword. How such a weapon was created is entirely unknown. The crystallization boosts its attack, but makes the blade brittle. The sword cannot be used for long, as it cannot be repaired. Same description for the greatsword, and same for the shield. Makes the shield brittle. The thing is, you can repair them. Their durability is low, except for the shield's durability, I guess. I mean, it's lower than normal shields, but whatever. But if you upgrade them, it automatically fully restores their durability. But you can only upgrade something so many times. Bunch of arrows and bolts. And this is basically his set. Helm of the Wise. Key to Life's Eater. A strange helm from the ancient land of Zena, birthplace of the curious dealer Domhnall. The two horns are believed to symbolize wisdom. Strange armor. The many medals are believed to symbolize glory. Strange gauntlets. The gold bracelet symbolizes a vanquisher. Strange boots. The inlaid silver rings symbolize an explorer. So this there was a theory that this guy is actually really smart, but he's playing the fool, and all his stuff is like self-made, and he's trying to make himself look like a badass. And if you kill a boss, certain bosses of course, if you go to this guy, well, he moves, but you know where every merchant moves, Firelink Shrine pretty much. He can actually sell you this the specific boss's armor and the master key, but only later. So I'm not gonna buy anything for now. Oh, and the more stuff you buy, I mean, the more souls you spend, the more dialogue he gives you.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
This is his only dialogue for now. So let's actually buy one of these.
Well, I'm certain we will make a good trade eventually, so I'm willing to share some tips. If you see kindling in the catacombs, use divine weapons. That will repair the reassembling skeletons.
Actual useful information. This is the second NPC that tells you about the skeletons.
Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon, and we'll make another fine trade, of course.
He talks a lot. Oops, wrong move there. He's that solo damage them. So, off to the boss now. Off to the boss man. I believe it was this way. You know, not many other ways left. Even though it leads you up, it's eventually going to take you down. Down to Blighttown. And there's usually a message here if you're playing online that says fatty, because your thick cheeks can't let you through. So like I said, if you didn't kill the Chandler, he's gonna make this boss a bit harder. I've never actually tried it, but maybe I will someday, if I hit myself enough. So, not much to see here. Again, this is the boss area. The boss arena, I should say. Now, if you're in human form, you could summon Knight Solaire with Sora. Here, I think, or there, I don't remember. And he's actually pretty useful because the boss is weak to lightning. Who would have guessed it? I like how there's steam coming off the ground, or these pools of Let's call it acid. I think he was here. Ah, there's the thing here. Heavy crossbow and heavy bolts. I think I... No, I don't have any heavy bolts. Larger bolt, used mainly with the heavy crossbow. These weighty bolts inflict high damage but have reduced range. I got a bunch of short swords from Hollows. This small straight sword is widely used to an extent only matched by the longsword. An accessible sword which inflicts consistent regular damage and has high slash damage, making it applicable to a variety of situations. Does not have slash damage. Nope. Now the heavy crossbow, if we can find it. Powerful large crossbow. While bows require both hands, a crossbow is held in one, but arming each bolt takes time. Equip bolts to use. Press LG or RT to change type of bolt. Yeah, standard stuff. It's just stronger. So, use it. The light crossbow is from Demon Souls and it's really not good. So, boss time. This is the Gaping Dragon. Look at this huge bitch. Just like most huge bosses that can just straight up destroy parts of the arena. I think it only has one lock-on point. Yeah, it's I guess above its abdomen. That hurt me apparently. Oh, that's good damage. Ooh, also, you can cut off its tail, which is slow. Which is interrupts an axe, which I guess my guy's an axe user, so let's go for it. Now, when you're trying to cut off tails, don't hit them. Okay, wow, that was super easy. Dragon King Greataxe. Will do. As I was saying, if you're trying to cut off tails, don't do it right at the base of the tail. You can aim manually, of course, with Pyromancer. You can with any spell type, really. You have to limit yourself. It's hard with miracles because just the lightning spears are the only thing you can really aim for miracles. And that's a lot of damage. My god. This is the jump attack. Unless you're like swinging a lot close to it, you should never really get hit by this thing. Now, it has an... Oh, I'm out of stuff. It has an acid or corrosive attack, which can severely damage your equipment. Very easy boss overall. You should never really die to this thing. I mean, Pyromancy is busted. But still. Blighttown Key. Yep. And 20 humanities for some reason. I don't know. And Homeward Bone. And 20k souls. 25k souls. Don't mind if I do. Now, this thing came from there. It's basically a Florida alligator living in the sewers. Now, the thing it gave us, first of all, is... here somewhere. Dragon King Greataxe. 50 strength. 50 strength. And 8 dexterity, because why not? It has a special attack. This axe, one of the rare dragon weapons, is formed by the tail of the Gaping Dragon, a distant, deformed descendant of the everlasting dragons. The axe is imbued with a mystical power, to be released when held with both hands. Basically, if you're two-handing it and you press the heavy attack, it does a thing. I think it's like an earthquake, shockwave. I don't remember. I'm probably gonna use it on this character because I'm gonna be a strength build. I'm gonna be using axes. Already am. Right, Blighttown Key. Key to Blighttown from the depths of the undead burg, swallowed by the gaping dragon. As its name suggests, Blighttown is a place of great pestilence. Even the polluted inhabitants of the depths are aware of its dangers and built this mighty door in hopes that they could remain safely separated. So the depths sucked, right? To live in, at least. Even they didn't want Blighttown. They had nothing. They wanted nothing to do with it. But you can imagine how stinky that must be. And what else did I get? Well, nothing, but you know how in Dark Souls, this game, every class, starting class's equipment is somewhere on a corpse in the world. Well, this is where the warriors is. So let's read up again. Standard helm. A sturdy helm made of iron, a very common type of protective gear. It provides a sound level of defense. It is wise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other physical threats. This is pretty good because it has poise, actually. It gives you 5 poise, super light. Armor made of thick leather. Common type of protective gear, it provides a sound level of defense. Same for the gauntlets. And the boots. Decent set. The helmet is the best part, easily. And that's it for the boss, really. There's this door, but it's not really a real door. It's just a thing that exists visually, I guess. Maybe it was cut content. I don't know. There's a thing in Blighttown. It's pretty sure it's cut content. But yeah, this stuff is, I think, a reference to the fact that the Gaping Dragon does have a corrosive attack, which just harms your equipment. So that's it for this video. Next time I'm gonna be in Blighttown. See you guys then. Bye bye.